What's happening over there? What's happening over
You know, one thing my dad would tell me
Freddy
was...
Krueger can't get me over here.
One thing my dad would tell me was, hey, don't take the world so serious.
Right? I felt like my teachers would tell me that.
But I think he would say that after, like, it was like during the World Series. He'd just be like, don't take the world so serious. Fucking goofy dad joke right there.
The World Series.
Don't you love goofy dad jokes? Find 1,000 of goofy dad jokes at goofydadjokes.com. Hear from a bunch of other dads how goofy dad jokes has saved their lives and marriages and relationships with their children.
See you later, alligator.
Dad, you're so fucking funny, Dad. I fucking love you.
Your name's not food. I'm not hungry.
Dad, you're the fucking funniest person I know. Oh my god, I grew up, I was so fucking funny like you. Thanks, Dad jokes.
I said get back in your room, son.
Dad, put down the alcohol. Pop,
drink wild turkey. Drink wild chicken. We're not. Cut.
Oh, we're not sponsored by Wild Turkey. We're sponsored by a knockoff brand of called the Wild Hen. And if there's any alcohol brand out there called the Wild Hen, hey, you're fucking welcome for giving you some free fucking publicity, bro. Because like we said, we got a whole studio audience full of people that are kind of just don't really want to be here. They're just trying to make names for themselves.
People who are willing to give us the support, even though we won't give them support.
Yeah, like dadjokes.com.
Dadjokes.com. I actually look up a dad joke every day.
Don't make the mistake of typing in dadjerks.com though.
Don't.
Yeah.
You just reminded me of that one.
You definitely don't want to go down that rabbit hole because there's no rabbits and those holes are dirty.
Rabbit humping. Okay, so
do we got
another commercial?
All right, yeah, we've got more commercials before we can get to the big.
Oh, dude, these plungers are sticking to the wall like nothing else.
Hell yeah, these plungers are. These are the best plungers in the fucking world.
Dude, look how like the suction is. You can climb a wall with these things.
Do you think we should climb? Do you think we should climb Old Man Peter's skyscraper?
Old Man Peter's skyscraper has only been climbed once by Billy the Rock Manriquez.
And plungers were nothing like these back in the day.
We have to do it.
We gotta do it. Coming this summer, an action event like none other. From producer of Plunge It.
Dad, these plungers are just not gonna work in the house.
These plungers gotta work in this house. I'm telling you. These plungers are gonna get us top. Mr. Peters is not gonna stop this event from happening. Word on the street is you boys are looking to climb my skyscraper.
Mr. Peters, there's nothing you'll ever be able to do to stop us from climbing your skyscraper.
Well, there just might be one thing I can do to stop you from climbing my skyscraper.
A story about
I'm knocking it down. I'm knocking the whole skyscraper down.
A story about destruction.
So now the boys must make a fundraiser to save the skyscraper so that little Billy Boy Bo can climb Mr. Peter's skyscraper in Mr. Peter's Skyscraper the movie.
These plungers, they're breaking.
Find out what happens to little Billy Bob Boy this coming fall in Plunger the movie. Okay.
Billy the Rock.
I don't even.
Manriquez.
Billy the Rock Manriquez?
I believe that was his name. That claimed it once. Mr. Peter's skyscraper with the plungers.
You know, believe it or not, I think that movie is going to do very well.
Dude,
they've got a great cast.
So what did you see in the commercial for like what Mr. Peterson's gonna do?
So, I think
because that skyscraper is high.
I know, and like, how do you think I think he's gonna blow his building up, or
how it's gonna happen? Like,
well, so let me just give you a general idea of what I think this movie is probably about. I think
because this was just a teaser trailer.
Yeah, exactly. It was like a fucking 5-second trailer, but so it looks like from the trailer, it looks like it starts off with just some friends trying to beat this. Like they just find out about this old myth. Maybe it's a town myth or whatever. Sure, cool. That's what they got going on in their head. So they find these new plungers, and these are really good plungers, and I guess that's part of the myth is they have to climb this fucking skyscraper with plungers. Mr. Peters finds out because, word gets out because it's a skyscraper.
It's a skyscraper.
People are talking about climbing a whole fucking skyscraper.
It's not good for, your property.
Legal issues, exactly.
They're just children.
Well, because I'm assuming thousands of kids have died trying to beat Billy Rock, whatever.
I assume maybe they won't go into deal, but I assume many kids have
I think there might be a twist where the main character who's trying to climb the wall finds out that that's his grandpa that actually climbed. But it was like his grandpa that was actually turned out to be a piece of shit.
Like that shadow in the commercial, like when he was like talking.
Exactly, and then you see that guy, he's just kind of like off in the corner, the old man. Maybe that's his grandpa. And then I think Mr. Peters gets word from everybody that someone's going to attempt it, and it's like, no one's attempted it in years or something. So this kid's trying to attempt to climb a skyscraper with plungers.
Yeah, and he's going to blow up the building.
Yeah, because, it's just, this building's causing him more trouble than anything.
Yeah.
What kind of building is it? I don't know. They left that out. That's going to be a key determining factor of whether or not this movie is worth a shit or not. So, do you think that kid will make it up the skyscraper?
Judging by how these scenarios usually go in movies, it's going to be a good one to show your children about perseverance and all that. But I think he'll make it. I mean, it looks like a good story. I hope, it's worth my time if I'm ever to see it with my children.
Yeah, maybe, hopefully this movie will carry a message that can be passed on throughout decades of youth and, humanity. I heard that it is directed by one of the cameramen of that old Rick Daniel classic 10,000 Tab Man. Yeah.
Rick Daniel.
Yeah. 10,000 Tab Man.
The cameraman.
Yeah, the guy that worked the camera.
You know that.
He wrote this movie.
You know that.
Yeah, I know that.
How do you know that?
Well, because we work for 85631 Productions. Yeah, that guy has ties with Rick Daniel. Rick Daniel got caught up.
But how do you have ties with Rick Daniel?
Well, I helped produce one of the shows.
Oh, I see. You produce for Rick Daniel.
More like I work sound. I like to say I produce.
You work sound for Rick Daniel.
I work sound for 85631, and he just has to come sit there and do those podcasts.
Well, I say you have said different, and I'm saying I'm hearing very different.
Of course, I've said different. I want to talk.
Apparently,
I want to talk myself up, say I'm a producer on the show, even though I have no money and I don't give any money to that show. All I do is I press the button, I make sure the sound and levels are right.
You're totally, putting propaganda into this show. Apparently, they're paying you rather well. Something I don't know about. I certainly don't know about this pay cut you're getting.
You're getting the pay cut. I'm getting the pay increase, bitch. And I didn't sell out. I bought in. You just haven't.
I haven't got word, so I'm not the cool one.
Nick, you're gonna be you're the one.
I'm the weakest link.
I mean, it is called Let the Freaks Speak.
You know what,
Nick? You're not really freaky. You're just kind of weird.
What?
I didn't want to tell you this. Episode 10. This is where it matters most.
Oh, dang! No, see, this is where it's gonna happen.
You know,
it's 90 away from 100.
The producers are just chirping in my ear. They're saying, "We want freaks. This guy's just weird at best."
I can show you freak, dude. I can show you freak. You want to hear something freaky?
No. I don't. The producers do.
Well, okay, then give me a chance. I can't let you do this.
It's not me. I'm not the guy that has my hand on the fucking cord to pull the plug on this. No.
You're Rick Daniel.
That's a rumor and a very poor one.
Well, then I suggest the man who doesn't want Batman's identity be revealed, not let Batman have his identity revealed. Something like that. I'm not scared of Batman. That's what I'm saying.
I just got a note from our executive producer saying we got to read some more commercials.
Okay. It's like you can eat it from your hand.
Well, you are eating it from your hand.
Yeah, but it tastes just as like you would eat it in a bowl.
Well, I mean, that's why I made it for your hands. Because you're always on the go. But you can never eat a bowl of soup that quick. Unless it's burning your hands.
What would you call this?
I call it Rudy's hand burning soup. Rudy's hand burning soup is like soup that burns your hand.
Is there only chicken flavor?
No, we've got a wide variety of flavors. We've got chicken, we've got beef, we've got squid, we've got...
Do you have sour cream?
No. We've got super sour cream.
I'm sorry for laughing, sir. I'm just a poor boy. I can only afford this.
Yeah, I know. It's cheap. It's cheap hand soup because it burns your hands. You literally have to put your hands in the oven to cook it. Hand soup. Rudy's burning hand soup. I don't know. I don't know about that one.
I'm on the go, right?
I mean, yeah, if you're on the go, you definitely...
but how do you pay for it? It's at what if they have it at the gas station? You want some Rudy's hand soup.
Well, okay, so what I believe Rudy's hot hand soup is...
Because you can't just put it in a cup.
It comes in a cup, but the cup only...
So then once you get into a nice position, you pour the cup out into your hand?
The cup is just for heating purposes. The cup is not supposed to be...
Yeah, but it's hand soup.
Yeah, I know. The cup is not supposed to be used other than heating it up, and then you put the soup in your hand after you heat it up.
Okay.
I know that most gas stations that carry Rudy's hot hand soup, they usually have like a machine that keeps it warm, so you just kind of like squeeze it into your hands. I think they just charge you by the handful. If you've got big hands, they might charge you a little bit more. So, it's a bit unfair for men and women with abnormally large hands. But, that soup is pretty good. I've heard great things about Rudy's hot hand soup. The only downfall is the hand burns. But I believe if you buy enough cans of Rudy's hot hand soup and you send in all of your can lids, you get a complimentary heat resistant glove that you can eat out of, so you're not burning your hands and stuff.
Well, that's nice.
Quicker to clean up and stuff like that too.
Well, we got another Rudy's commercial.
Another Rudy's commercial.
Mm-hmm. We got another one.
Oh, dang. Rudy's is definitely getting picked up by us. Rudy's hot hand soup.
Okay.
All right. Roll it.
They're coming off just like it says in the picture. This sponge works so good. It's just like how they say it is at the restaurant. Rudy Sponges. Right now, my car and my walls and my floors all smell like lemon from this sponge. It just has all the natural smells of lemon that you won't have to use any more chemicals. It totally takes away that factor.
Well, we knew you'd spill your chili. God damn it. We knew you'd spill your hot hand soup. I wish I would have got that right. It's Rudy's hot hand sponge, so you can clean up all your spilt Rudy's hot hand soup.
It smells like lemons.
It does. It smells why does it smell like? Why does it smell like soup and lemon in here? Oh well, I spilled. Believe it or not, I actually spilled I spilled my lemon soup. Chili,
dude.
Oh,
so stupid, dude.
I'm just gonna throw a quick shouts out to our sponsor, Ingy's Chili Wingies.
At least Chili Wingies.
Ingy's Chili Wingies are some of the best fucking chili wings you've ever fucking eaten. If you've never eaten Ingy's Chili Wingies, then you ain't eating wingies, my friend.
You ain't eating the wingies without the tinglies wingies. Homie, Obi Trice, no name.
All right. We're gonna read a couple monotone commercials that we've got for you. These ones are pretty boring, but hey, these people want their fair shot at it too. Well, it looks like your sister's on heroin again.
It looks like she's been on heroin for about 3 years now.
How long have you known about this, Jimmy?
Well, I first found out a year ago after one of her needles dropped from her purse.
And did you tell your parents?
No, I didn't have the courage to.
You didn't have the courage to tell your parents that your sister was injecting herself with black tar heroin she would buy in the streets, huh? Jimmy, do you ever think that maybe you're the reason why your sister died?
Are you saying that based on the rumor that everyone's saying that I sold her the drugs?
Well, word on the street, and I don't like to believe the street because I'm a PhD psychologist, but the word going around is you were actually not pushing it, you were just distributing it for a man who is actually your father.
And you're saying that us as a family killed my sister?
Well, it's not your dad's kid. It's your mom's older daughter. It's a loose end your dad probably felt he had to tie up. I mean, of course your dad is paying me gloriously to be your psychologist, and I know all about his heroin business. And I know you push the heroin. You distribute the heroin for him. You don't push the heroin for him. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm actually a DEA agent. And I'm offering you a way out of this if you just incriminate your father or assassinate him.
Well, Mr. DEA agent, what if I told you you have no proof?
What if I told you we've been bathing in proof for years? We've just Didn't want a 13-year-old kid to get wrapped up in this.
I won't believe you until I see the proof.
You're gonna be seeing the inside of a casket first. If you keep that attitude up. That is for a movie that's coming out sometime next year. It's about a group of drug addict family members
who sell heroin, and apparently the daughter died.
And the son is getting offered a bribe deal, like a fucking bargain deal.
Plea bargain.
With the DEA, I guess.
He just threatened to put a bullet in his head, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, there's ways of... The DEA's got DE ways.
That was a really serious movie.
I know. I don't know who they're trying to get as their demographic. I mean, like the people that listen to Let the Freak Speak, what do they got going on for them?
I usually think everyone's cool.
I would like to believe that too because they listen to it, but I mean, like, we don't know you guys. We don't really know you guys. But you're probably cool. I mean, send us some money. Send us some sponsorship ideas. Do we got any more sponsors that want to make their way into this episode?
Let's see.
Do we know?
Let's see. There's Jose Aquariums.
Jose Aquariums?
Jose Aquariums.
Let's roll that one. Want a little taste of a good life? Come down to Jose Aquariums. We've got all the seafood you can eat, all the sea life you can observe.
These clownfish, where'd you get them?
Oh, we stole them. We stole them from the ocean. And we'll be honest about it. Our animals don't like being in there.
Are these octopuses to go?
Those ones are just for show. But we do have some octopus you can eat.
How big of a tank can I get?
In our buffet kitchen. You have to cook the food yourself, but you can eat as much as you cook.
Jose Aquariums has a built-in restaurant.
Jose Aquariums also has a hotel room. Stay there with your kids. Stay there with the woman you're having an affair with.
15 floors is submerged underwater at Jose Aquariums.
Don't open the window. Oh, Jose Aquariums. They have some of the goofiest commercials.
Yeah, dude. Don't open the window. I hope no.
Yeah, that's their.
Why would they have a window? Submerged underwater, you may never know.
I mean,
flood the place.
It originally wasn't underwater. They just like kind of built above it, and they're like, let's do it. Yeah, actually, I had a friend that worked at Jose Aquariums. And you know that that's really close to Denmark. Mm. Denmark, Arizona. Yeah, it's a new place. It's on the rise. It's a new rising community or something. But yeah, so Jose Aquariums opened up there, and I guess a lot of people were jumping the aquarium and drowning in the aquarium at night. And there was like rumors of this crazy scientist that would just, he would like reanimate the dead corpse and put them in the fucking tanks, little fucking swimmers or something like that, some shit like that.
Crazy.
Whew. What a fucking life. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's all we got. You got nothing else? There's no more commercials?
No more commercials.
All right. The Freaks spoke. Maybe you didn't like that episode. If you didn't, well, hey. we gotta fucking make money somehow. These people are offering us fucking money to say their shit.
I've seen people make money for worse, and I think anyone with the Pornhub account knows what I'm talking about.
Exactly. So,
but no offense to people with Pornhub accounts, because hey, if that's our demographic, I'll take it.
Thanks. All right. I'm Nathaniel Lopez.
And I'm Nicholas Bearcat Valenzuela.
And the freaks just spoke about nothing, and you feel like you wasted your time.
Thank you.
Follow. Ooh, that peaked bad. That peaked so bad. Okay. Well, follow 85631 Productions on Facebook and at 85SIX31 on Instagram. For more information about Let the Freaks Speak, you can stream us on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Transistor.fm, and Spotify Podcasts. Thank you for your time and Emmy consideration. Let the Freaks Speak is filmed in front of a live studio audience, except you already know, if you were a current or returning fan, you know that Let the Freaks Speak is filmed inside a soundproof sound booth where Nathaniel and Nicholas, they read their stuff, because yes, every episode is scripted. All right. This episode is a very good episode, and I am your host, goodepisode.com. I dragged that on too long.
Peace.